I will remember the summer. Remember when everything was bright and new. That walk through the little park, the moon high above the treetops, the smell of magnolias in full bloom, and when we are apart, I will be wishing on starlight, wishing that I could give the stars to you. Who knows if tomorrow may bring us the chance for a brand new start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart. We are apart, I will be wishing on starlight, wishing that I could give the stars to you. Who knows if tomorrow may bring us the chance for a brand new start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart. Till forever, you'll be in my heart.
Every that you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you disappear. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Walking away from me. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I could be anything you want. I could be anything you need. Baby, tell me it's something real, and I'll give you everything. Every now and then wicked smile. You know I can't help myself. They play around with me for a while, keep tearing me up until there's nothing left. Ooh, it's obvious to me. Yeah, you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you disappear. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking them all? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened, we step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, put my mind to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in, and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, it will begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when not touching the friends, ayy. You when not touching the kin, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number 2, I came in the win. Like I said, I'm tapped in with the action, they got the master on the master. I can never move passive, I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy. You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, ayy. You know I'm a beast.
Hold up. Pay attention, this is beast mode. Got an edge on the game like a cheat code. Had to tighten up my focus like a peephole. I want the rings and the chains like I'm Depot. Big dog walking, check my status. We established when it's show. Time to squat, making plays. Ooh, it's magic like some. We want the smoke. Y'all ain't really about that action. We got perfect off the practice. They ain't working, so they lack it. I've been hungry all my life. I ain't passing up a plate. I can't quit until I win. I ain't having no debates. This is sacrificing heart. That's exactly what it takes. So I'm going full throttle. That me back up out my way. Yeah, I promise you. You cannot stop me. Now when the whole team got me, I notice how cocky. But watch me, I'll show you what hard got me. Parameters, you are not dealing with amateurs. You and your team cannot handle us. This is excellence. Rich, stand it up, cause you know
I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast.
Check 1 2 1 2. All day, every day. Guilty on Ale in chat. Love me, he's the Beast Mod. Coil Daddy. The Boss Man. What's up, brother? Fulton. My man, chaotic painting. Disco. Record heat in Chicago. How hot?
Let's do it!
Huh. What's going on with the music? Ah, there it is. Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here. Next Level Painting. Coming to you live from the set of GTA 6 in Miami. Doing it again. Ginger beef. You actually were able to do some good blues. Glad to hear it, man. Disco, melt your face hot Chicago today. Fiddly Fitz, what's up, man? Easy peasy. Oh, God. This is a heat index 104. Yikes. K. Kruger, what's up, man? See who's all up in here. We're gonna start up on this orc here in a second. Woo! Ben 6009. All these Ben robots, I swear to God. Some of this Ben isn't a robot. Since I'm new to bust painting, just got my first figure, can't wait to get started. Bust painting. We don't paint no busts here, dog. That's for artistic people. How many arms does your bust have? Does it have any arms? Does it have a face? Did I fix the mini from yesterday, K. Kruger? We gotta finish now. We're almost there. We're doing a conversion, so I got bogged down. Finish it here in a minute. Easy peasy. Got minis lined up to practice. Lesson. Gems, liquid, lights, effects. Hell yeah, dude. Effect time, baby. Easy peasy. And I were working on effects in class today. Ben says it's both arms crossed. Too many arms. It's too many arms, bro. It's not artistic enough. As a matter of fact, I only paint heads. A bust can have a maximum of one arm, I think. Or you're just painting a toy. and Ben 6009, he's new here, so he probably doesn't know my whole bit. I painted only busts for a whole month like last year. That was like my whole bit. Alright. Fuck it, let's just jump into it. You guys can figure out the promotions. So we're doing sponsored content today. We're working on the Orc War Boss. Let's lock into the obesity cradle. So we got this guy. Let me turn my shit off. So you have two options with this guy. We've got the stock War Boss, the Beast Naga, with that 6 sword. Then you got like the Vega Claw Cybernetic guy. That's the main character, that's a special character. That's Boss Grabnuts. Boss Thugnuts. But we're kind of what I decided was I wanted this sword. This guy's jacked physique, but I hate his robot arm going in front of him because you can't see his physique. He's got this awesome fucking chest. So at the end of last show, as we're building him for the sponsored project, we did a little sculpting on the seam. And what we did was we removed his hand, stole the other guy's sword, morphed it on. We got to do a little gap fill in there. And then we took his robot arm and we broke it apart because it's designed to go across his body, sit on the pommel. I broke it apart. That's the ball and cup right there. And what we want to do is we want to move it out the side like this. Okay, so that's the first order of business, to get that on there. So what I did was I just glued that coupling on there, like raw dog like that, and then we'll use some sculpting technique of for sure, like we will for sure have. Kruger says, "Can I ask what method you're using to paint the skin tone? Some people using red and yellow. Transparent color, sponge, dabbing, right? Wait, you mean for like a human? Seems like a bunch of nonsense. If you want to get advanced skin painting is like an effect. Okay, Kruger, I wouldn't even look at it if you're a beginner. Just buy a good set of flesh tones from a reputable manufacturer. Go look at the Chronos tutorial that we have on Patreon and here in the whips. I mean, here in the VODs. I posted some pictures on Instagram last night. That skin is just bottled skin. There's no special effects. It's just Monument Hobbies. It's like dark flesh, tan flesh, shadow flesh, some shit like that. It's in the video. You don't have to overthink it. Oh. Love minis, the Beast mod. Biggest love in the chat, strong woman love for the Beast mod. Love minis. I'm using the special super glue
before it was filled up.
That's right. Fill up quick. I'm using the special super glue you sent. I'm just gonna put a ton on there. All right, what I'm just trying to do is get it set. Yo, my man Torsion. That's right. Yo, Project Paralysis. Okay, Kruger. So let me just see what would be good. I kind of want something like that. Little accelerator. So I just need to get it on there. See? You see how janky it is? We kept that piston intact, and we removed it, set it, and then we're putting it back on this outer stance. And I'll show you kind of like what it looks like right now. So you see? Much better. And now you can see his jacked physique instead of it crossing over his body, you see? That's what we're looking for. So we're going to have to modify that. Let that dry for a second. Now let's go back to the instructions. Oh man, Torjin. There's something I left off it by accident, or not by accident, I just didn't see it. He's got some other parts to his arm. And see, he's got some robot shit for his chest. Looks like number 34. Right here. So it looks like it's some robot nonsense. Let's see what it is. Looks like it goes like under his chest. Let's see. I think it goes like all the way up here. What is this for? I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at here. Is this like one of his ribs? It goes like here. This is even attached to. Oh, I see. That goes under his arm. I'm probably gonna scavenge it for parts. I'm not gonna lie.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
Yo, go boy. What's up, brother? Oh, I see where it goes back here. That's weird. No optional piece to make him look more jacked. Ginger beef. I think it was supposed to go up a little higher, and I put this arm in the way. It's more robot stuff, though, which I think is good. I see there's a place for it right there. Let me just take that off. Okay, yeah, there it is. It actually helps. Let's get that on. Actually, yeah, I was wondering if I was going to scavenge it. I'm going to keep that thing. Just get a little super glue out here. I'm only gonna use a little. All right. Let me get my paper clip. There's some super glue right here. And so that's that rotary cup. So now it actually changes the situation. Now that I know I have that little deal to work with, kind of excited about that. So I'm gonna remove this executive decision. Ginger beef. We don't need this piston anymore. We're going to smooth that out right there with our X-Acto blade. Straighten this out right here. Just box it out because the piston, I think it's just making his arm awkward. I'm just gonna smooth that out where that joint used to be. But can he move his hand without a piston? He's got this piston right here. And orcs, if they think it, they can do it. Or can't prove it. That's how they do. Okay, so we want it to be a little off-center. Got it. So we're gonna turn it slightly. Which I think actually means let's just flatten this out right here. See, we want that turn. And even though it doesn't make any sense that it's connected that way, we'll make it make sense with a little bit of fabrication. Here's some glue. See this preposterous amount of glue I'm gap filling with right here on that busted up shoulder. And that was the original bottom of the shoulder, what I have back there now. There we go. Okay. We want that to cure. Let me use this sandpaper real quick. I definitely get sculpting plenty out here in a second. And I used a little plastic glue right here. Just trying to make sure it looks nice and smooth. Okay, so we also need to do something about that. Set this down. Let's get its face too. Idiot and a rampage. Look, he says this looks like a whole ordeal. It's a bit of a thing. We got the fucking orc Terminator face. In a rampage, yeah, it's a bit of a thing. We had to do some green stuff, and we're still gonna have to do a little bit more. But also, I committed to a conversion, you know. Let's get these nubs off. We're gonna have a smooth, nice smooth skin right here. We don't want to gouge it.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus.
Still
Down
feel
from
it.
the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
John Patrick, what's up, man? Hell yeah. So we gave him the other guy's sword. We repositioned the robot arm. Now let's get the robot hand. I want to play with the robot hand. I want to see what it's like. Go. Italy Fix, what's up, man? I'd really like to keep the robot hand on the model. I don't know how it's gonna look though. Get the mold lines off. $75mm scarecrow. Oh, they keep putting the connection points in like the worst places. What's going on, man, with these mold lines? This is so uncharacteristic of a modern kit. Put a little super glue in the pocket. See, and it's supposed to go in there like he's resting on the pommel. So now you see there's not a lot of action to this, though. That's the problem. Ooh, what if we modify it? Okay, so right at the gate. Fuck this thing. Recoil. That's right. Look, he's got a finger out like he's telling you to come here. Love it. Want to see if we can get away with this. Oh, maybe I think that just works. I think that just fucking works. Like he's like that. Yeah, never mind. I think I was overthinking it. Idiot in a rampage, yes sir. Accelerator. Okay, I'm happy with that posture. Damn it. Forget to clean down here. All right. Feeling that. Now, I think he's got a back glyph. Some kind. Is it literally a capital S? Rottweiler, what's up, man? Shit, where did I put the other sprue? Oh, literally right here. So I'm not going to glue this on. This is easy to airbrush separate, so we're going to do that. Set that aside. Okay, let's look at some of the spare parts. I think. We've got this gun too that sits on the side. Okay. There's this little thing I'm not going to use. Justin Marlowe, what's up, man? Said Magnus was just trying to warn his dad. It's true. some random mechanical stuff right here. I think I can recycle this. I think we can utilize this on his arm. Maybe like right here in the... We might be able to get it like right there in the joint. Maybe to obscure some of this. Keeping that robot frame. Or just stealing the cap. Maybe we'll just steal this part. Get rid of the pipe. I think that we can get away with just sliding this little nugget in here. Gotta make sure Kenny sends those files right while then. Bro. You're so ridiculous. Let me just see. Maybe it's a little too big to go in. I want it to sit like in his armpit almost. It's kind of a fish. You see it just fly out. Exactly, right there. Using that to obscure our cut in his arm there. That makes it obvious what we did. Now back here, we got to do something back there. Might be able to just get away with something kind of fun. We got these like two like grenades or rounds. Might be able to tuck these right here. Classic warp nonsense. Put some glue on them. Right there. And there's even a little strap for them. Now what I'm going to do is got some sprue goo right here, aka plastic glue with some shavings in it. I've been warming up for an hour. So this is just melted plastic right here. And we're throwing it in there. Inside that gap. Welding it together. Welding that piece in. Yeah, we'll let that ride. Tight. So that's just the plastic shavings you see from my desk scooped into that bottle cap lid. I dribbled some plastic glue. Back. Right. Get some green stuff. We're gonna fill that gap on his other hand a little bit better. What I'm going to do is just kind of close that hole and blend it into these straps. using the silicone tip. We gotta scrape it off the gauntlet right here. Oh no. Oh, my fucking chair stuck. Oh. Oh, I got a text. Wolf Stark, what's up, brother? I'll take my X-Acto blade. Got a nick. Some fine manipulation. Some little scratchies. Make sure that we have a line that separates. All right, so we covered that hole up and we blended that sword into the Vega Claw hand. This thing up here is setting. We might just mostly, I think I'm gonna let this ride. I think it's fine. Big modification. What I might do though is I want his shoulder to be flawless. Oh, WA 74. I'm sorry I missed that 9 minutes ago. What's up, brother? 40 months. What are you up to, man? I want this shoulder seam to be flawless right here. Come on, man. So blurring that in. That seam is minimal to begin with. Just want it to be filled in a little bit more. Silicone sculpting nubs are great for this. And just try to smooth it out. Make it make it have no depth to it at all. Tight with that. Thanks, Bidley Fitz. Wolfsark says Demons versus Space Wolves. He lost 84-81, got robbed at the end. Nor made 5 saves against Carnivore. They drew recover assets in the last turn. Or Pigment, what'd you say? See, and I can still feel this. That's gonna bother me. You don't know what to do against a carnivore? Or with it? Well, Sark, well, it can tank shock. And it's 8-0C and it can just go steal objectives super fast. I mean, he should have killed Bjorn though. Lifting it off. Trying to get that spine. We only played it in 2 games, one against Drukari, who's scared to move, and second game was Wolves, and it kind of didn't do much the whole game. A lot of times it just dies when I play it, but it goes out there and gets a point and forces the enemy to react to it. Like, it moves so fast, it can just get out there and then take an objective, and they have to react. So a lot of times I'm like, yes, kill my carnivore, don't shoot at this, you know? But sometimes he'll just spring out, hit someone with a tank shock, fucking slap him. You see, I'm going across the grain. I'm going to pull some of the excess away with the metal. Bjorn has the anti-stratagem thing. So you don't play stratagems when you play against them? You just say, fuck it, I don't get stratagems? Just like, fuck it. Not arguing. I'm just trying to smooth it out to perfection. It's like a band-aid. That's what I'm doing when I'm doing stuff like this. Creating a band-aid that vanishes and blends into the skin around it to cover the seam. And we can use the texture of the model too. Little piece right here. And anytime I do a build, try to show off all the techniques I utilize to make sure my model looks good. I'm gonna pull out this metal pick, kind of round off this slice a little bit right here. Because we built in some texture. All right, I'm with that. Double check. Work. So we're using the War Boss's squig configuration. We're using Boss Thugnuts' Robo Arm converted with the other boss's sword hand conversion. Feel that. Happy with this. And the squig has like a gun mount right here. But again, I'm gonna leave that off too. All right, so we need to mount this guy. I had a mount, yeah, like this. It's gonna be so ghetto. I'm gonna fill him with this green stuff. That's my leftover green stuff. Also gonna put a little glue. Right there on the inside lip. Like a stuffed turkey. Alright. We have to prime this guy. Let's put away the tools. We have to clean him off first because he's a mess. Let me kick the compressor on. I'll rinse the airbrush out. Get some of the solvent out of here. There we go. How long does the green stuff take to harden, Bidley? It could take like all night. But it'll cure. It's a chemical reaction. Doesn't care about air. As long as I don't touch it, we'll be alright. JP, great. A pure alcohol. I'm going to use this to kind of pressure wash. Get all the oil off. Maybe I'm gonna wipe it a little bit right here. That lot of accelerator, I think, dripped down there. Good old JP Gray, what are you into, man? Slinging some Pokemon cards. Is that glue just straight up refusing to hold? Ugh. Back. delicate. All right. Let's start. We're gonna prime with black. We're just gonna raw dog it. No thinning whatsoever. Just gonna force it through the airbrush. Get that on there. Whenever I do this, I always end up cracking the base. All right. So we're just going to open the cone up and take a step back. And we're just going to hit it raw. We're just going to keep moving. We're not going to linger in one spot too long. We're going to bring it all up together. I haven't taken my finger off the trigger. It's a little shiny, meaning it got a little wet. I'm gonna let that dry before I come in for round two. Already getting a little clogged because of alcohol plus raw dogging primer. I'm gonna back the needle out a little bit. That chill. Back over here. Get him for a second pass. Inside the mouth. Looking for total coverage here. See it? There's like almost no primer on my construction paper. It's 99% just sticking to the model. Okay, Kruger, if you're just blasting it hard, it'll just get into the atmosphere. But I'm just aiming at the model. Almost no paint wasn't touching the model. I would I'd be more well ventilated, maybe wearing a mask, if I was going hard trying to prime like 20 guys. Just hitting it with some air. Let that sit for a second. And then let's go for a second pass. Rottweiler said, you never said we had to wear a mask in your class. I'm not wearing a mask right now. But if I'm like detecting that I'm taking a lot of paint into the environment, maybe a little, oh, that's a lot of paint. Maybe I'll open a window and put a mask on. I mean, I'm not a medical professional. I feel like you might be that. So, he's like, fuck it. Medical professional says, fuck it. Okay, let's do one more coat. You see all the paint right here at the bottom. That's it for a second. That's right, JP Gray. I'm not a neurologist, air scientist. Okay, Kruger. Yeah, you can strip plastic models pretty easily with a high-grade alcohol. Mondragon, this is the primer. Pure black right now. Love Mania says, when you painted 7 days a week, get a homemade spray booth and mask. That is correct. I was commissioning, as she said, I was painting 10 hours a day. Yeah, I have a YouTube video on it from back in the day. I wore a full-on mask. And I had a 500 CFM exhaust fan modified box with a high-grade filter. Wolf Lord, I think you missed the gun. Put him in. I mean, like this guy, he doesn't hold the gun. His arm is like kind of resting on the squig. This hand normally goes over the pommel and it's across his body. and we modified it and opened it up. And his hand is like kind of slightly open. Like kind of like he's kind of like in a stalking pose when he's on the squig. The other model has a gun. I thought about putting a gun in his hand, but the robot hand's too sick. And he's not even looking that direction. It's like kind of relaxed. He like kind of tilts off to the side, and his hand's kind of resting on the squig. But I know what you mean. It was something I was aware of when I was dry fitting him. Barely battle ready. What's up, guys? Kenny's videos is what got me to learn how to airbrush. Makes me happy, brother. Glad to hear it. Shout out to... We raid you guys after the podcast. Alright, so what I want to do now is just for the sake of visibility. This is not slap chop or value painting. I'm going to pour some gray in here. Straight up gray. I'll raw dog the gray. Just for you guys to see. Very lightly. The top down so the details are all highly visible. So this is more akin to better priming practices. I'm not going to use this gray paint to inform my colors. This is just because paint sticks differently to different things. And mostly so on camera, you can see his details a little bit. That's it. Rottweiler says, so their palette. What are we talking about? Oh, you talking about Game Envy? Yeah, you have to soak the shit out of their waxy or paper. Like, I take it to the sink and like use warm water to kind of soak it for like half a minute. But they don't sell. They're not a paper company. They're a palette company. When I talk to Kit, he's like, I don't give a fuck. Go use whatever paper you want, dude. I'll make this shit. Just buy paper. He's like, we're making palette. It's like, we're not a paper manufacturer. Game Envy. I was like, fair. I was like, yo, I don't like this paper as much. She's like, I don't care. I don't make paper. That's like literally what he said to me. It's like, that's fair, dude, for sure. We're going to take a little matte varnish. Did Redgrass go under? No, they're doing fine. Alright, there's still some like watery gray in here. But I just loaded it with varnish. I'm just gonna bake the varnish into it right now for a few reasons. One is that I don't want the paint to just start rubbing off. It's just more acrylic medium. It's like an acrylic medium topper to help lock everything in. And by doing it exactly right now, I won't forget for later. So my varnish won't start, so my primer won't start rubbing off. So now we're gonna let that chill. And then we'll do a whip session, and then we'll see if we can do some painting. Let's get the varnish out of there. I'm in between simple greens, so I'm using ISO alcohol right now, which is not always the best thing to use. But I'm just trying to clean the remaining varnish out. I'm going to turn the compressor off, kill it. Exclamation point whip. Yo. Feel good about this. Now we just gotta let them chill. Shout out to Love Minis. Finding value in this content. Appreciate you. Exclamation point whip, join the Discord server. Ugh. Fucking back. Whew. Rottweiler posted? No? Well, we gotta kill time, guys. We gotta give that. We gotta give this at least 30 minutes. Go, boy. 30 minutes sounds right. What do you think? Go boy 76. Got some more packages out today. Shipped out Swagnos. Lady at the post office was triggering me. Like, I normally just ship from here unless I need to do insurance. Because you can't trust... You can hardly trust the insurance anyway. It's really just going to help you if they lost the package. But I can't really make it work with my system software. So what I did was I just pulled off like a thermo sticker and just slapped their address, my address on there, just so I wouldn't forget. Then when I went there, I'd be like, these addresses, please. And she looked at me, she's like, you can't ship it like that. And I was like, I'm not a fucking idiot. I know this sticker that I just scribbled 2 names on it, addresses is not how it works. Look, and I peeled them off. I was like, now you type them in your machine and print a fucking label. She was like, this is not how it works. It's like, I literally print thousands of labels. That's how it fucking works. I pay you guys. Like, through my shipping software. It's literally fucking how it works. It's like, you think I'm like some idiot? And she's like, no, hold on. You can tape those back on. I was like, no. We're not gonna ship this with just like the taped on. What? It was so preposterous. Fucking USPS, man. Well, not USPS. Like, they're alright. Probably the best courier. But sometimes it's people at the post office, bro. I'm just like, it's. More pig. This is your whip? I love it. What is it? Trying to make it go faster. That's right, my man, Red Coat. Ferrari F40. Are you building it? Or is your kid? Is this like a grown-up's hobby? Some legit ass instructions. It's a grown. It's not a grown man's hobby. So you just like it. I like it. Collect a bunch of them. Got like a whole shrine. Rottweiler, working on that commission. The store. I like this. Using a lot of airbrush effects to cut corners. It's a good strategy. For a while, I invented that. I invented cutting corners, though. Yeah, Bruno set up for football. Looks a little disappointed in that picture. Good old Gape City. Obligatory food picture. Now let me get some love in the chat. Monument Hobbies coming in for that raid. You guys coming right into our whip session. I need to kill like 20 more minutes. Exclamation point whip. We just got the varnish down for the primer down on our war boss. Little top coat of varnish. Your boy Heavy T's here. Oh, pork chops. Rottweiler, I like it. So, help me kill some time, guys. We got about 20 minutes to burn. Then we'll start slapping some paint, workshopping some colors. And we modified the rider. We used Robot Daddy, Boss Thug Nuts himself, but we stole the other boss's sword and swapped it out. I kind of had to do a modification to the arm, and then we ripped his robot arm up and pulled it off his body because it normally just crosses his body, and it rests on the pummel. Instead, we have it kind of resting on the squig here. So that way you can see his jacked robot physique. Monument Hobbies. I love that model too. You can see here what I'm talking about. We took his sword hand, put it here, because that sword is so thick, and you see his arm crosses over so you can't see how jacked he is, and we kind of ripped it out, pulled it out, and like I said, instead of it resting in the pommel, it kind of rests like off to the side on the squig's back. But that sword is so thick, man. I wanted to use that. The Vega Claw is nice, but it doesn't really show a lot of surface. Goat Boy 76. Oh, what you got here? Oh, I see the koozie. Yeah, that koozie slaps. The Circle K koozie. This Marine is pretty sick. What did you paint this guy? Oh. Custom koozies, baby. This your homework, Marine? That shit looks good, man. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember him. I remember you doing the flame barrel on that guy. Rottweiler. Very cool. Here's your Ultramarine Marnius right here. Looking beautiful.
I really need to get pictures of all the nonsense I have picked up so far. Put them in things like Where's Waldo for people to figure out.
Yo, Idiot Rampage, thank you for your support, brother. Yeah, you do have a lot of cool shit, don't you? A lot of nonsense. Appreciate your support. Let me get some strong man love in chat. Idiot and Rampage. Appreciate you finding value in this content. Oh, Go Boy posted a couple more with his holiday Gabo. Am I drunk yet? Four Loco koozie. Converted priest, commemorative 8-year koozie. Rottweiler. Recoiled myself, Bruno's base. What is this? I mean, what? Seven days to die. Oh, this is that zombie game. That's right. Did they ever make it across the bridge? Stop making across. Then you slap them down. That's awesome. Poor Big Man asked, well, how often does he kill himself with it? Up, go, boys. Old Space Marine action. Bro, this is so gangster. Yeah, fuck that shirt. Rottweiler, you're not wrong. Bro, that slaps. I think we can probably get started. Let's lock into the cradle, boys. Ah. Get some painting done. Starting the new project now. We gotta figure out colors. So we're gonna spend some time sorting that out. Thank you, Idiot the Rampage. Love money, love minis. I love money. I need that shit. Thank you. Ugh. Let's lock the cradle. There we go. Let's see. So there are two options. There's a big red squig and a white kind of shark looking squig. Beat Dominator says shark. Gotta be the shark. John Patrick says purple. Where Pigment likes purple. And purple is a beautiful color. Yellow, more pigment. Red is also latte. Disco says tiger pattern. Finley set likes blue. Well, as far as color theory goes, red is the best to go with green. Tiger strip. Disco, I'm not doing tiger strips. So these are two extreme examples. I like the execution here. The problem though is that the thing that is like holding the orc on the ground shouldn't be so bright. It should be darker. Don't like the sunset twist. I like the lighter belly, but I don't like. Maybe I do like it. Purple, John Patrick works because purple has red in it. Squig green, orc red. Huh. It's an interesting pitch. But red is classic though. We kind of have to do it red. Because red is like the classic squig, you know what I mean? So I love that. I love red. So I think we need to lean into red somehow. It's just so quintessential. But we'll do it differently than they did. We'll make it a little bit more poppy. Where Pigment says Synthorcs. We already did Synthorcs. Well, I definitely wouldn't mind being poppy. But yeah, so maybe this. Check this out. I have an idea. We'll take the purple and the red suggestion. We're going to use some colored nonsense. Get some of that alcohol out of here because that's not great. Dry the paint out. Okay. So we're going to start with purple. Dark purple. And purple is red and blue. We're going to raw dog this purple. All up and down his business. And even in the side of his mouth. It's a great base color for the mouth. Looks very blue on screen. Forgive me for that. Nothing I can do about it. I have to get a different light entirely. Change the color balance. That might help. Put a nice, solid base coat. Just gonna hit it with some air. Disco. The sun cooks the shit out of your grass, and then a flood rains and it washes away. That sucks. Goliath Games. What's up, man? Very vibrant. Dark purple. So, what we're going to do is, instead of just working up to red, I think I'm going to try something different. Rinse the purple out of here. What we're going to do is grab transparent white. We're going to start highlighting them with this. kind of center mass of muscle bellies. Nothing too sophisticated just yet. Now imagine that I'm gonna, everything that's trending toward white, I'm gonna try to make red. I sprayed in his mouth too. See, we're building it up gradually, more and more opaque. So this is essentially a pre-highlight. We'll put some straight up bold titanium white in there now. Something with more ass in it. Low improver. A little water. Now we're going to try to get a little bit more extreme and detailed. We're using purple as our base, our shadow work. White's essentially going to be our red. But you see, you could easily do the shark variant this way too. Get some of this white out of here. Biggest, what's the difference between bold and normal titanium white? I don't know. I have to Google it. No fucking clue. I think it's just called bold titanium white, no normal white. I know it's like famous in art to have bold titanium white. Maybe it's just how much pigment's in it versus medium. All right. Now we're going to take transparent red. Add some water. Lower the opacity. We're going to try to repaint them with transparent red. Let that chill for a second. Add a little bit more water. right? Gonna stack it. Remember, we said we were gonna take the purple and the red suggestion. And this is how we're doing it. See where the white was. Let's get inside his mouth too. See where everywhere the white was, the transparent red is sticking to that, creating this nice hot magenta pink. But then it's blending into the purple, which is our pre-shade. Leaving the belly a little bright. I'm just slowly building up more opacity, little by little, till I see it has the result I'm looking for. See? So instead of like a value paint job, right, where you use black and white, we use purple and white. Maintained our saturation a lot better. But I think we can get a little cuter. Dump some of this. Squirt some of the transparent white back in. And I'm going to sneak this down his belly. Give him that nice white belly. Sneak some of this inside his mouth. dump it again. All right. Now I'm going to put more white back in, but this time there's none of the red in it. Very little. See? And now we're popping it out into that white belly. Right. I think I'm going to try one more thing. Get this out of here. Yeah, I think I want to deepen some of the shadow, and also make it a little bit more colorful simultaneously. So we're gonna go with a classic here. I'm gonna grab transparent blue. And I'm gonna grab a pinch of transparent purple. For my transparent purple. It's so ridiculously powerful, the transparent purple. So I mix those two together. The water. So it's very blued purple. Lower the opacity. So I'm going to use this to deepen some shadows and create some intrigue. So I'm using my Mac valve here. So what we want to do is we want to deliberately aim into shadow. See? And now we're bringing, see that extra intrigue? You see, we're just filtering it to have more color in the shadow. Maybe a little bit down his spine. What do you think about that? Does that satisfy the concept of red and purple split the difference? Hitting a rampage, digging it. And you see, we didn't do our normal, we didn't just go from like dark to bright hitting a rampage like we do a lot. On these bigger models, you have the freedom to set the filters in motion. And so we have all these colors popping off. We didn't really have to fight it. We didn't have to like build it up. You know what I mean? And so I always tell my students there's a time and place for grandpa painting. But the most you'll usually see me doing is pre-highlighting and pre-shading, not value painting. So we pre-shaded it purple, pre-highlighted it with white, filtered it with transparent red. Then we added some more white back in to build the belly in. Then we went to blue-purple to reinstall shadows and intrigue. Because you're always in danger of becoming monochromatic with a filter paint job. Let me look at the color balance now. There we go. So we, of course, we gotta build extra highlights and whatnot. Both purple and some red. I think we might need to filter a little bit more red. I'm feeling it. So let's set this down. I've kind of suspected I was going to do this the whole time, and I was actually going to filter it with Bold Power Red. I think I'm going to try to install some right now. Classic Monument Hobbies Bold Power Red. So we'll put some of that in there now. This is much different than transparent red. We're gonna lower the opacity. Water, flow improver. This is more of a fire engine red, right? Now you see it, right? Now that we use this other red a lot. So I want to sneak a little filter of the Bold Power Red in, you see? kind of heat them up, you see? Dumping it. Going to squirt a little bit of transparent red back in. Kind of split the difference. And I want there just to be a slightly more red feeling than we're getting right now. But I still want all the intrigue, all the purple. The colorful shadows. Sometimes it's a back and forth process, which is never disappointing. With the airbrush, it's always fun. So I think I want to go back a step to transparent blue. Some red still in the pot. Pour some water in. I want to skirt some more blue into the shadow. And it's very low opacity. Okay, we're getting a very subtle hue shift. Because, you know, the way the blue filters the red is different than the way the red filters the blue. Which is why I went back to the blue to reinstall some of my colorful shadows, because I lost some of it. So I like cold shadows with warm highlights, of course, you know that. But also I like colorful shadows. So the blue is serving that purpose. We see I'm kind of brushing in some of the muscle work right there. See, I'm kind of walking the quads right there, following some of the folds in his skin. I'll take it. All right. Any questions on this step before we move on to the torso with 25 minutes to spare? Got 25 minutes. I can definitely get the green on the other guy. But I'm opening the field right now. Anything seem strange? You got any questions on any procedures? Teo, I appreciate your comment. Idiot in a Rampage and Love Minis, thank you. Supporting this content. Good old boss thug nuts over here. All right. You don't really have to overcomplicate. Especially this guy. He's only got half of a body. The rest is robot shit. So we really don't have to overcomplicate that. Truthfully, it's going to come down to the brushwork, not the airbrush. You don't need to get too cute, so I'm going to just use camo green. I might put a square of transparent blue in there just to make it a little darker. Or that was straight up dark purple. Okay, so we overcomplicated. We currently have purple and green. So we found ourselves to a silly position. I mean, honestly, bro, look at this. Like, you don't even have to airbrush this shit. You just use your soft round dry brush. Just hitting it with air. Smoothing it out. You see it's got like a gray pallid hue to it right now. Just drying it. 20 minutes left. Exclamation point to go. Thanks for helping your boy out. Recoil's mom in chat. Let's take. Let's make a big jump. We're gonna jump all the way to bright yellow green.
From we enter inside, I come through and lift up the vibe. That's just what we bring, we get like. Gonna get this party started.
Mix it in with what's already in the pot.
I don't need to tell you what's next. Just jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Got my cup full, I'm fine. Head to toe in that drip, I'm wavy. Couple man I ain't seen from time. Couple girl I might move to wine. Like Amos, if it's no crime, would you let this one dance be mine? But even if the stars don't align, ain't no way I'm gonna lose my shine. It's pure vibes on the floor. You got drinks? Brought some more. Got my brethren, all about. We ain't rich, we ain't poor. We're just flexing.
There's not a whole lot skin to even paint with the airbrush. So we're gonna do most of the hard details with our paintbrush, obviously. Then we've got to paint all his robotics as well.
That's just what we bring, we get like. Gonna get this party started all right, all night. Got the rhythm on deck. I don't need to tell you what's next. Just jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Jump to the rhythm and show me two-step.
So let's see what we can get done. We've read some of this out. See if we can put more bright yellow green in there.
Started for nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did, I did, I did it, I did.
We're gonna try to send some on top.
Started for nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did, I did.
Using the Zenithal technique.
You get what you give, it is what it is. Don't want you to win, it don't make no sense. Don't pay it on mine, I'm mine on my biz, I'm mine on mine. They wonder why, after flipping sides, we not out of eye. I wonder why. Whole lot of friends, they came and they went. Whole lot of money I put up and spent. When I was down, ain't not to be found.
Nice and smooth.
They right back again, right back again.
Said I'll do the rest by hand. No problem.
Started for nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something.
We don't need to go really any brighter than that.
You give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did, I did, I did it, I did.
But if you wanted to,
Started for nothing, we did it, we made it,
you could.
turned into something. I said what I be,
It's not where I'm at though.
they thought we was bluffing. You give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did, I did.
Dump this pot.
I did, I did. Remember they used to doubt me, boy. Remember they used to doubt me. I kept a vision around me.
Or maybe
No, it isn't about me. Been through the peaks.
Maybe we'll go with
If I try to quit, they wouldn't allow me. Breaking the bread up and pass it around me. Yeah, walking achievements, eyes we beat it.
warm flesh,
Still on 2 feet, yeah. They say I'm conceited. It ain't no limits, no, it ain't no ceilings.
some white.
That's how we feel. That's how we feel. It's hard to conceal. It's hard to conceal it. Started for nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did, I did, I did it, I did. I did, I
Little green.
nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You give what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did, I did, I did it, I did. I did, I did.
Chase, what's up, man? The water. Oh, I'm running out of water over here. So we're gonna be coming in low opacity.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, way too fast. Way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. GPS. I got goals. I know where to go, so I never crash. Yeah. Hey, hey, way too fast. Way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah. Hey, GPS. I got goals. I know where to go, so I never crash.
We added warm flesh and white to the green. We did one last little highlight. So then now what we have to do is we have to subtract the metal with a paintbrush and then airbrush. We can kind of airbrush a bunch of that metal in pretty easily. That's a good stopping point on the skin right there. So that's priming and airbrushing right there. Give me a second, guys. I need to get some more water for my airbrush. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, hey, way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. GPS. I got goals. I know where to go, so I never crash. Hey, hey, way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah. Hey, GPS. I got goals. I know where to go, so I never crash.
All right. Woo. Gravity is a theory. Says in a million years I wouldn't have highlighted with that. I was wrong. Bro, you'll learn if you stick with me. I'll teach you, man. Colors, they're all the fucking same color. Color theory is a myth. It's all the same. If you use like a dark color and then highlight it with a bright color, it always works. I've never been proven wrong. I mean, if you want to go even further with it, we can just, I mean, like, this is how meaningless any of this is. I can do anything. Here's some pure white. There's 11 minutes left. We're taking some straight up white. Low opacity though. So you want to barely kiss it. put another drop of white in. Buddy Funster, you legend. And we're gonna get a little whiter. Nice set. Let's rinse it out. Still got almost 10 minutes left to get this final position established. So we accidentally put dark purple in the camel green. We went to bright green, added some sunny skin tone of white. Then we said, fuck it, let's just keep going with white. And now we're just gonna grab a little transparent yellow.
Burninating the countryside, burninating the peasants, burninating all the people in the thatched roof cottages.
Needless guilt with the Trogdor heat. Biggest love right there for a true legend. Thank you for your support and finding value in this educational content today. We're coming at it with the real art shit. Gravity's a theory. Colors don't matter, they're all bullshit. Do whatever you want. As long as the dark stuff's dark and the bright stuff's bright, it works. I promise you. That's what I teach in my course, exclamation point cat class. All my students know. So now I'm just going to kiss it with low opacity transparent yellow. Now we have pretty skin, like a really nice multi-dimensional skin tone.
Bad choice.
See that yellow in there? Let me get some love from a man.
Patron of the arts.
Redcoat is a true patron of the arts. Let me get some love in there. And always, milk is a bad choice. Never forget. I'm turning the lights down low so you can really see that skin. Like you can see that skin in that low light. I love it. Red coat, what do you think about that? Here's our squig in low light. And see, this is what I want. He's objectively much darker than this guy. I wanted dark. I wanted the mount to be dark. It weights the piece better. Got that off red, cute green. We're off to the races, boys. Feeling good about that. So now we just need that stuff to settle down. Rinse your airbrush out. And store it well. We're still going to use it probably on and off on the project, but we got to do some blocking in before we come back to the airbrush. And I've done green so many times, Rare Coat. You know how many Octobers we've done? You know, green is easy, man. Kind of anything works. As long as you can see what's brighter and what's darker. As long as you don't get tricked by hues, which is what happens with a lot of colors that aren't blue. There's probably some science for that. Imagine it has to do with the rods and cones in your eyes. But we don't need to know the science. We just know it's the facts. It is what it is. With about 3 minutes left. Squigosaur. Boss. Thug Nuts. Now, if you are just tuning in for the first time, got a lot of this stuff in our VOD library. Recently just released a quick edited video on how to do these gems. Or these crystals. Easy peasy, are you still there? I just taught him an effect class today. Board pigment. What's his pet's name? The Squigosaur? I don't know. We haven't named him yet. But we have a whole video on Patreon and in the VODs right here on Twitch. How to do that kind of effect. Edited that down for you guys. There's some VODs on these possessed models. We've been painting these this month. It's my 8-year stream anniversary, so I just took a couple streams to paint my own personal project in between projects. But we're back on our workload. This, of course, that's for my Edgelords project, a personal Chaos Army. I'm going to the GW Open in Tampa. We did just finish Kragnos. Got a full breakdown, 7-volume edited down series, no movie magic. On Swagnos. On Patreon, of course. But just you can grind out all the videos. $10 a month. Or exclamation point class. Exclamation point the GOAT. There's only 44 seconds left in today's drawing. Again, Recoil and chaotic. You guys wanted magnets? What'd you guys want? I forgot to write it down. Last 5 seconds. Friday is gonna be our month ender, guys.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Let me know what kind of swag you guys want. Hit me up on Discord or Facebook. I'll be doing swag fulfillment tomorrow. And I'll look through Discord about midday. No problem. You guys don't need to pick now. Oh, I'm excited to be doing orcs and what is this called? War Pigment August. Late August orc project. And we'll be moving into orc timber. Thank you, Needless. Magnet, I love minis. Got it. Great Lake Trans Studios, always. All right, let's set up a raid. Love minis, where are we putting it? Red Coat, you have all this swag this month? You want a different? I can make you a different sticker. Okay. Note made. Well, minis. Says just know who we're gonna raid. So not a lot of action right now. No. Holly Monster. Lethal Shadows. Oh, Lethal Shadows? Okay. Recoil's mom, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're feeling good. Recoil's mom. Shout out to our mods, Love Minis and Recoil, of course, Recoil's mom, most famous mom in the stream. We're going on over to Lethal Shadows. Thank you, GoBoy76. Shout out to Redcoat, Needless Guilt, Love Minis, Idiot and Rampage. Caddick Painting, my guy. Much love, brother. Recoil's mom, you feeling good? See you guys for the podcast tomorrow. Again on Friday for the month ender. I'll have a promo. As always, until we see each other again, play on, players.